In 1994, she kissed her kids goodnight and never saw them again for over 2 decades. She didn't kill anyone. She didn't pull a trigger. But she still spent 23 years behind bars for her husband's crime. The nightmare began in a quiet Phoenix neighborhood. A man was found shot in his car, a drug-related execution, the police said. The investigation was rushed, messy, and missing key evidence. But they made an arrest anyway, Deborah Milk, a young mother of 1. The prosecution claimed she plotted her own son's murder, based entirely on the word of a detective. No witnesses. No physical evidence. No recording of her so-called confession. Just a single detective, known for extracting false statements. Deborah said she never confessed, and the detective had a history of misconduct. But none of that mattered in court. The jury convicted her of first-degree murder, and she was sentenced to death. Meanwhile, her husband, the actual shooter, walked free for years. Deborah spent 23 years in prison. She missed her son's funeral. She wasn't allowed to grieve. She was branded a child killer, the most hated kind of inmate. In prison, she endured constant abuse and isolation. All while the justice system refused to admit it got it wrong. Then, everything changed. In 2013, a federal appeals court found that the detective who claimed she confessed had lied in multiple cases. The court ruled that Deborah's conviction was based on false testimony and no evidence. After 23 years, she walked free. But not because they proved she was innocent. Because they finally admitted the trial was never fair to begin with. She never got an apology. The state dropped the charges, but refused to admit guilt. Her son was gone. Her youth stolen. Her name, destroyed. Deborah Milk spent 23 years in prison for a murder her husband committed. And the justice system let it happen. How many more stories like hers will we ignore? Stories like this deserve to be heard. Subscribe for more hidden truths.